so proud of themselves, so fat and satisfied. They're everywhere. They're watching me now. Soon enough, these days will end.
Hey, man.
Hi, Denise.
Hello.
How are you?
We're having a bit of a day of realizing that we're in Star Wars. So it's quite a big day today. I don't think I really realized what I was involved in until I spoke to all the people that I've spoken to all day. So
it's gotten real.
It's gotten real. This is a real situation. We are in Star Wars. It's happening.
So I must ask now, will you participate in all the May the 4th be with you and all the Star Wars rituals that all the fanatics do? Will you be in Comic-Con in a Stormtrooper suit? Like, what's going on? Like,
Oh, wow.
Are you fully committed?
No, but
to
you know, I once saw, do you remember? So Ben Mendelsohn went to a Comic-Con once, and he was introduced by Gwendolyn Christie, and he came in his full outfit, and he walked along with 2 Death Troopers behind him, and he just walked like a badass through the audience.
Swished his cape,
looked back at them and went, and then walked off.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do all the talking and everything. Just let me swish through looking really mean, and then I'll leave.
Yeah.
That's my intention.
Well, I've had the lucky opportunity to screen some of these episodes, and I'm excited for the fans, as I'm sure that you guys are going to get, even though y'all have done great work before, you're going to get a whole new group of fans after watching this. Kyle, it's a line in there where you say the risk of doing nothing is the greatest risk of all. I know that was a line for your character, but do you believe that is that something that you buy into?
100%. And that's one of the things that drew me, and I think Denise, to the project, was Tony Gilroy's writing was just so real and human, and so full of conflict and complexity and contradiction. And that character in particular, Cyril, is really conflicted. And that's a beautiful statement. And that could apply to the rebels, or that could apply
Andor
to the Empire. You know, so like there is real, it's all relative, isn't it? Cyril really believes he's doing the right thing, and he's enacting out his own inner demons on the right or wrong side, depending on where you're leaning, in order to try and capture Cassian and gain more power. But it's relative to him in that statement. Yeah, I believe in.
And you spoke of the writer, but like how is it that Star Wars, no matter if it's Rogue One or Andor, it always seems to speak to the times that we're in now? And if you look back to, it seems like it's such an evergreen story, speaking about human conflict as Denise was speaking about. Like, how do these writers get it right like that, to just speak about, you know, life in such a way in this futuristic, you know, world?
But I think that that's a spiritual thing, you know. I work on a lot of really great writing in the theater, and you know, I did a play, Angels in America, which was written in the 80s, and it was so relevant in so many ways, even 40 years after it was first done. And great writing, even works of fiction, which is obviously what Andor is, still manage to do something, because great writers, I believe in like the kind of conversation between, like, great writers are conduits and all of it. Like, I believe in that. And so I feel like, despite it being a work of fiction, it also, it will resonate, because revolution and war and the battle between good and evil is a tale as old as time. Unfortunately, it's never, it feels like, ever going to come out of that cycle. And so these stories and these, I think what I love about Andor, the long form Andor specifically, is that it gives you insight into all the characters. So what would be in maybe a short film considered the baddies, Kyle and I, Cyril and Dedra, because you're going to see more into where they come from, what their reasons are for why they need the power that they need, then you wind up, whether you like it or not, maybe you'll have compassion or empathy or anger, or it will resonate with you from the place that you're kind of able to see yourself in the person, right? So great writing, that's why we need great writing, because it allows us to identify ourselves in places that we need to start doing that. Otherwise, we're never going to understand each other unless we can see each other, right?
Right, right. Well, thank you guys for the time. Kudos to the writer, and kudos to the cast and agents, because they always seem to put the right new characters, and you two people are a part of that group. So I can't wait to see you as Andor continues to tell the story, and as the fans continue to just try to dig into who your characters are. Thank you
So
so
much,
much,
Jamal.
man.
Really nice to meet you. Thank you.